Have you ever had to step out in faith? Have you ever done something that you felt inspired to do by God? I remember when I had moved over here to the coast, I'm pastoring South Coast Christian Center, and the Holy Spirit was really moving in the service. And I felt inspired by God to get up in front of the church. I really felt Him say this, that to tell the church to get the facility ready because we're going to sell the building. And normally I would never do that. Normally I'd go and let's have a board meeting, let's talk about this. We talk about it in committees, we'd really plan it all out if this is really what God was doing. But boy, the Holy Spirit, really came on me, and I really felt very inspired to be able to tell the church that, we're going to sell the building. And I actually remember feeling this, and I'm going, I'm not going to do that. They're going to fire me. I'm going to be voted out of this church. There is no way I'm going to get up in front of these people and tell them that the Lord's telling us we're going to do this. And I remember feeling in my heart that God was saying, yes, you are. You're going to do this. You're going to get up there and you're going to tell them that we're going to sell this facility. Sometimes we have to step out in faith when we feel inspired to do something. In our Bible reading in 1 Samuel chapter 14, we see Jonathan, the king, his son, and he was inspired to go against the Philistines, an army that was camped against them. And he was inspired to take his armor bearer to go up this sheer cliff and to climb up on his with his hands and feet and to entice the Philistine outpost into a fight. And when he did, he put out some kind of a fleece saying, hey, if they say we're gonna let's go down, and we're gonna come down and get you, that obviously God wasn't telling them to go up. But if they tell us to go up to them and fight, then we'll know that the Lord is with us and that we should climb up there and fight him. So that's exactly what happened. Jonathan gets up there, and the Philistine outpost, they entice him to, hey, you should come up here and fight us. So Jonathan's like, sure, let's do this. God's with us. And then him and his armor bearer, they climb up by themselves and they fight against the Philistine outpost. They by themselves kill 20 men. And of course there was this great commotion and all this stuff, and God delivered the Philistines into the hands of the Israelites. Why? Because Jonathan stepped out in faith, because he was inspired in his heart to go against the army, and he did. In my case, I definitely felt the Lord was saying that, and you know what? The church, they received it. They felt the same way. And in time we actually discovered that we had eventually merged with Family Worship Center. And we took two campuses, two churches, and merged into a new church and began a new work together. And I was so grateful that the Lord had me say that day, because during that time we put action to it. We said, okay, let's repair the windows, let's repair the roof, let's get this facility ready so that we can sell it and be ready to go when it's time to do this. We didn't know about the merge, we didn't know about any of those things. We just felt in our hearts that God was saying, step out in faith and do this. And this has been the heart of devotion.